From hotspots to hidden gems, this is your guide to all things local, the LA Unscripted way, from Sunset Boulevard's super swanky Mexican Mediterranean hotspot, Casa Madera. A sleek scene, stunning views, and just one bite is sure to transport you and your taste buds to the magical Mayan Riviera, no passport needed. Hi everyone, I'm Dana Devin, and let's get right to what's hot in the city. Now follow me to the edible escape in the heart of the Strip.
Being able to have this type of environment on this iconic Sunset Strip with an incredible view and background, to me, is very cool. Casa Madera is a coastal Mexican restaurant with influence from the Mayan Riviera. We wanted to create something that would be immersive in all the components included. So when you walk in, you feel like you're not even in LA anymore. From the music, to the lighting, to the decor, and then ultimately to the food and beverages.
Oh my God, look at this. Oh.
We created something here that is not of Los Angeles.
I would have to assume that these are the most requested tables because of this amazing view.
Yes, it definitely tends to be, and honestly, I can't blame people for wanting to have their dinner enjoying this amazing view. If I had to compare the vibe between dinner and Sunday brunch, dinner is it's just sexy. This is supposed to be, if you want to just come grab a salad at the bar and have a margarita, you can do that. You want to come have an incredible feast, you can do that. This is what I would order if I was hosting you for dinner. And we're gonna start with some of our raw bar items. This is our ceviche. So the foam is a passion fruit foam that we create. We have shrimp, yellowtail, and branzino.
Oh my gosh, that is so delicious.
Good, right? Not bad. We have a great balance of everything from, let's say, our amazing ceviche to we have an incredible Wagyu short rib that we serve. And it essentially falls off the bone so easily. We had to just show you it came on a bone.
Holy smokes. Wow. This is almost like a stew. It's so tender.
We get a lot of influence from, the Mayan Riviera region and Baja California regions of Mexico, but also not necessarily just that either. This is gonna be our Japanese A5 Tajima Wagyu appetizer. We pair it with this whiskey barrel aged soy sauce. I know.
It is falling apart in my mouth. Oh, it's got this perfect amount of rock salt to it. And you've got this richness of the whiskey. Oh my God.
We do an amazing Sunday brunch, and this atmosphere and this energy and this lighting that you're experiencing is essentially what it would be like for brunch. And if the sun's not too hot and blazing, we would open the roof, get even more natural light in here.
Oh my God, this is so good. Thank you so much for having us. And it's so good, I'm in a sugar coma, that there's a hotel right there. So I can go sleep it off and then come right back for dinner. It's perfect.
Even if you live here and you're not, let's say, a guest at the hotel, when you come here, you're immersed into a whole different vibe. That's very important for a lot of people, especially if you're looking to escape some reality in your life.
Casa Madera is Spanish for House of Wood. And now another winner that will have you saying, would you go?
After 24 years, everyone still knows after the sun sets and the Sunset Strip lights up, so does Katana.
Katana is based on vibe. It really is. Hi, my name is Brett Story. I'm the general manager here at Katana. Welcome.
This has to be one of the best lychee martinis in the city. So good.
I think it was something that 25 years ago, 24 years ago, I think we were the set that tone through sunset of what sunset could be at an elevated experience.
This area, this is where people are waiting for their table,
Yes.
or they just come to hang out at the
Yes, to be seen or to hide away sometimes. Aside from maybe looking at the Pacific Ocean, this is one of the top patios in Los Angeles. I don't know if you can recreate this structure. You know, it'll be 100 years old next month, the building, 1927. Katana will be 24, I think, but the building will be 100 years old. Katana is a Japanese steakhouse. Small, you know, Japanese grill that's based on skewers. Everything's based on skewers. So it's small cuts, marinated meats that are on skewers and that are turned over in precise timing and measurements. And it's grilled over this binto, which is a Japanese charcoal, which is actually from the root of a tree. And so it burns really, really high temperature and kind of low smoke.
So this is like a table full of some of the best here. You call them the staples, signature dishes.
Yes, a great cross-section of the menu. Something special we offer here at Katana is the Izakaya Feast. It's building trust with the guest, or letting the guest trust us to kind of guide them through the chef selections of the menu. Something new. And so this is the sea bream truffle. So what we've got is kind of taking fresh and super savory. Some shaved black truffle and some very, very fine ribbons of Parmesan cheese as well.
Oh my God.
So it's gonna hit you on some different notes. It's almost like a fine glass of wine to where it's gonna develop in your palate. So there are some things, you know, that we did a lamb chop with a little bit of dollop of mashed potatoes. That's a new one. Sea bass and the black cod are, you know, we joke that kept the lights on.
Because typically you get crab at restaurants. I mean, you got to put the bib on.
Yes.
You got to crack. Your fingers
Yes.
get all messy. This looks like you guys took all of
It
that out.
should come right out of that shell.
Melt in your mouth.
To the a little overused word, but it exists here, culture. Let's take care of everybody at all costs. Even if you're not my table, if you're drinking something, I'm gonna make sure it's full. If you need something, I'm here for you.
You guys also make sure that you do a quality cocktail that just complements the food so well.
That's the idea. It's to stay true to the concept, stay true to a Japanese steakhouse in Katana, represent the brand, but also match the food.
Cheers to 24
Cheers.
years of Katana.
And 24 more.
And 24 more.
So where is your go-to SoCal spot? We want to know because an LAU viewer email led us to this next neighborhood diamond.
Vivino is wine-forward restaurant. We are focused on one of the biggest collection in the country. That's why we have the nomadic machines. This concept comes from the owners. We have 112 wine by the glass. So right now we have 10,000 bottles.
Okay.
And it's like 3,000 labels. We want to be one of the largest collection in the country.
I think I might have found my happy place.
That's why we have 3 different sizes pouring. We have 1 ounce, 2.5 ounces, and 5 ounces. One of the big deal for the restaurant is to keep the wine fresh. So with this system, allow us to keep all the wines in the perfect conditions.
Okay, wait a minute. So is this like an arcade?
Exactly.
And you get tokens?
Arcade for adults.
This is the best arcade ever.
First the glass, and then you wanna drink 1 ounce, 2.5 ounces, or 5 ounces.
I mean, we want 5, don't we?
Please.
Don't we want 5? Why would we
Be
want
my
1?
guest.
What is this sorcery that is happening? Oh, it's chilled perfectly. It's so crisp. Okay.
It's 100% Aglianico from Campania.
Okay.
Mastro Berardino is one of the best producer from that region. It's a versatile wine because you can pair with either with the chef filet mignon, but also with the pasta. The pasta genovese is delicious.
Hi, welcome to Uivino. I'm Chef Eddie Brick, the executive chef here at Uivino. Andre and I were like 2 peas in a pod because I make a dish and he's like, oh chef, I think this would go with this wine. And then he would give me a wine tasting and be like, oh my God, this would go great with this. Or let me think of something. And I always get creative. Lobster corn dogs.
Lobster corn dogs.
Well, honestly, the night before I just dreamt of going to a carnival and eating corn dogs. Uivino is a place where people can kind of disappear for a little bit and really get a sense of enjoyment of trying authentic Italian food and experiencing some of the most exquisite wines all over the world.
So tell me about this room we're in right now, because this is fantastic.
So this was inspired by the owner's love for wine. They travel all over the world, they taste wine, they buy wine, they collect wine. So they wanted to have the space where people can come and enjoy the experience and to bring that Italian, French cave tasting room.
For me, wine is like a story you have to tell. The wine is the message, the winemaker is the messenger, and the sommelier job in the restaurant is to decrypt that message in a friendly language for a customer, and they can enjoy that.
DM or emails work, and yes, we read them all. Okay, we're just getting started. On your to-do destination list, LA Unscripted is dropping more pins from Casa Madera at the Mondrian, Los Angeles. There is so much to do in SoCal, and we are giving you a sneak peek at the shortlist. Welcome back to LA Unscripted. I'm Dana Devin, and we are at the Alfresco Oasis, Casa Madera.
This is something we call eucalyptus air. So this one's a very fun one.
Okay.
It's gonna be vodka based.
Okay.
A little bit of pineapple, watermelon, and the vodka is cucumber infused.
Oh my God, look at this.
Smell it. Do you smell eucalyptus?
Oh yeah,
So it's working.
it's definitely a
Yeah,
spiritual
so it adds
experience.
to the aroma
Oh my
and
God,
to
it
the,
smells like
you know,
you're in a spa getting a
invoking
massage.
your senses.
Oh, I don't even know how to describe that. The view up here is 100. So that makes me wonder what our Olivia De Bortoli is up to out there.
Nursing is one of the most important professions in the world, and here at the Nursing Museum at the California Hospital, you can discover how it all began.
So this kit right here is a kit that they would carry around in the 20s and 30s. It was a gift that was given at nurses' graduations. So that makes me think, did they reuse needles or did they have to re-sterilize them?
Nursing is a calling that is rooted in compassion, advocacy, and service to others. That's why it's needed, because again, it's people needing that holding of a hand, making sure that they're healing so that they can go back to their family. That's why nursing is important. The California Nursing Museum displays our legacy as being the first facility to have a nursing graduating class. This started in 1898, and if you can see around you, you see the graduating classes, the nurses that provided care to patients here, from the instruments that they used. So this all displays the legacy of nursing at California Hospital. This is what our museum demonstrates.
These are kind of the scrubs for nurses today, but what I found was super interesting was these are kind of the scrubs from yesteryear, right? Talk to me about these.
So these are the uniforms that the nursing students would wear. This one is from the 1930s. This one is from 1960s, and then this one is from the 1970s. Over time, it's evolved into scrubs. During nursing school, I wore white scrubs.
These little lamps have a really cool history when it comes to Florence Nightingale, right?
The actual history behind it is so interesting because Florence Nightingale, who's one of the original nurses that basically paved the way for nurses today, she was part of the Crimean War, and she would use she was called the lady with the lamp because she would go around with her lamp and see soldiers when they were in the sick bay.
California Hospital has been around for 139 years. This is a facility that is an access care point for our community. We provide those services that our population requires when at times they lack preventive care. So we are we are where they come to get their services. This is the only nursing museum in California. So this gives you an opportunity to come and see how we started, how we have evolved, and how things were done back then. Nursing is not an easy profession. You will be tested, you will be pushed to grow, but it is a very rewarding career. If If you're ready for helping others, if you are ready to inspire others, then the nursing profession is for you.
Our LAU half hour is produced like a local vacation for you. And as my guests, don't go anywhere, more ways to live life unscripted when we come right back. We're getting into all the things at LA's celeb spotting boho chic cantina, Casa Madera. Did you know Los Angeles County has the highest concentration of Mexican restaurants? Make sure to try the short ribs and carnitas here. Yum! Now, another local tip to keep you in the know.
Hey Dana, it's my turn to go off script and we're checking out Burden of Proof, the only non-alcoholic bottle shop in LA, here in South Pasadena, and we're gonna make some mocktails.
Every day almost we get somebody who walks in and goes, oh, I never knew this could exist.
How many products are you selling in this store currently?
I think we have over 350 different types of non-alcoholic beverages, which is the biggest selection in Southern California. Navigate the shop the same way you would a liquor store. We have beer, wine, spirits, prepared cocktails.
A lot of celebrities are now creating their own drinks.
Oh yes, we have Tom Holland's beer company, Barrow. It's got an IPA, a Pils. My husband and I stopped drinking in 2022 after he was diagnosed with a heart condition and kind of had to stop overnight. I stopped because I'm getting old and hungover. We're excited that there were so many drinks out there, sort of at the same time we were becoming sober. This world was expanding, but it's so hard to find what you want. People really come in for Lewis Hamilton's tequila. I think joking, we're like, what about Burden of Proof? The burden of alcohol, release it.
When I first stopped drinking 16 years ago, there were hardly any options. And as the non-alcoholic industry started evolving, so much of the stuff tasted too sweet,
yes,
or too bitter. But now it's like the real deal.
Finally, it occurred to us, oh, we could start this. So we decided to just make the shop that we wanted. 94% of our customers still do drink. It's just like, oh, I want another option that maybe doesn't make me feel bad the next day. Yeah, I think our vision for Burden of Proof and sort of what we're trying to do to make it more than a business is really build community and almost like a third space where whether you drink or not, this is just a place that you can come connect with people. And yes, there happen to be drinks, but it's about so much more than that.
Drinking with the mocktail, so yes. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
We fancy KTLA as kind of your station with benefits. We want every viewer to feel like our BFF and get something meaningful and memorable out of every story. Now, how about this trend with benefits?
Being a Latino woman here in Beverly Hills is really important because there are people who are not used to seeing that here. So for me, I just really want to work with excellence with everything, show the most beautiful designs, give the best customer service, the best quality. Hi, I'm Joanna Hernandez and I'm designer of Glaudy. Glaudy is evening gowns, bridal, men's bespoke suits. Glaudy is my brand that I designed, inspired by my parents actually, my mom and my dad. I grew up seeing them work at factories, sewing, and to people they were invisible as far as like they just made clothes, and to me I saw they were so talented. They showed me how to sew and unsew things, but it was just for fun. When I started growing up, I was like, this is not fair, like they're getting paid so little and it's like sweatshop work and these conditions aren't good. So they really inspired me to create my brand. So Gladys is my mother and I called it Glaudy to give it a twist. My first collection was on Wall Street, then it went to Bravo and all these different shows. And then I just started working for Fortune 500 companies until I was 27. So when I started Glaudy, it was all for charity. My friends and I got together, we wanted to do nonprofit fashion shows to bring Latinos together because all my friends are for different countries. And out of nowhere, as soon as I launched my collection, I get the hottest Latin pop stars to be in my fashion show and then to do their tours. So our Glaudy Bridal collection, I design it and then we make it in-house. So this is our Ariana dress. I designed it while I was in Rome. I love this gown for a woman who's not afraid to shine. So this is for a bride who loves the A-line dress and the mermaid dress as the skirt is removable. So our next dress, it's called Kaya. What I love about this dress is that we are showing here at Glaudy that in every skin tone, you could have the perfect nude mesh for your skin tone. And what's beautiful about this dress too is everything is hand beaded, hand placed, so everything looks to perfection. My men's collection is something that's very exciting. I grew up with all men, and honestly, one of the reasons why I started my collection is in 2020, my dad passed away of COVID. And I just wanted to really do something to empower men also. So what I love about our men's collection is that everything is handmade to fit their measurements perfectly. If you look inside, it's all personalized. We have custom lining. You could choose whichever lining you want.
Well, we've seen celebrities in your work as well.
So I've done like all the Latina legend stars, but one of the ones that has really been the most important and I love her so much is Serena Williams. Like, I grew up in Compton, and when she saw me, she knew who I was. The great thing about Beverly Hills is they're really open. I'm the first Latina since 1965 on the Beverly Hills Courier newspaper, which is really amazing. So the city in general has been super kind and has welcomed me with open arms.
That's it for our It List. Thank you so much to Casa Madera for letting us go off script in your wooden wonderland. Where will we be next? You never know. Good night, everyone. Mwah!